When Geraldine and I tell our girls about growing up in the 80s and 90s, it's like talking about a whole different planet. We used to play outside till the streetlights came on. We drank straight out of the water hose, ran everywhere, explored, got lost, got hurt, busted our knees, our heads, and our butts. Nobody knew where we were, what we were doing, or who we were with. I'm Chris Jones. I'm a rocket scientist, a minister, and a girl dad. And I have a theory about why childhood and everything else feels different now. Because gravity hasn't changed, but the price of a trip to the hospital has. Blue jeans, Jordans, gas, groceries, and health insurance. Everything is more expensive, and it's scaring us out of risk, innovation, and the joy of life itself. It was more affordable to fall, to fail, to get back up. And our parents trusted America enough to let us run free. Bankruptcy was for gamblers and crooked real estate developers, not middle-class families, not teachers, not cancer patients. I'm running for Congress because the fall of the American working class wasn't an accident. It was a political decision. Meet my congressman, French Hill, the most powerful banker in America. He's my opponent, but he's your problem too. He chairs the Financial Services Committee and fights anything that looks like consumer protection. The law to limit overdraft fees to $5.
This is a change that could save American households $5 billion in overdraft charges every year.
French Hill killed it. Yep, they even found a way to make being broke more expensive. If there's anybody who's gotta go, it's him. I'm blessed. I studied hard, earned 2 degrees from Morehouse College, then 2 masters and a PhD from MIT. I married my best friend, who's a combat veteran and an ER doctor. God gave us 3 beautiful daughters, and along that journey, I earned the votes of 319,000 Arkansans who believe we deserve better. I have good news for you. You can still go outside till the streetlights come on. We call it organizing. Just you and a few friends fighting for your freedom, standing up for each other. We have 12 months to win this election. We have a poll that makes this a 1-point race and a grassroots organization that has been growing for 3.5 years. This district is full of fighters. We're doing the hard work, and we need you to join us.
It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Showtime. Hey, I see everybody tuned in on time. It is the Geno Jones Show. Bam, the Geno Jones Show. The Geno Jones Show. Live Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 on the West Coast. Everybody that's watching me live right now, I have a live chat room. This show is interactive. That means you can talk to me when I'm on camera. Just jump in my live chat room and just type in whatever you want to say. You want me to shout you out? You shout me out. You want to celebrate a birthday? You want to shout somebody out that's celebrating a birthday, or maybe you're celebrating your birthday. You got a question. You got a comment. Maybe you want to come for me. That's cool, but I got to warn you, if you come for me and I didn't send for you, I'm going to send your ass back to where you came from. And I might do it with a smile. All right. Listen, tell everybody to subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Shout out to all my new subscribers, and shout out to all my subscribers who's been down from day one. I only need, last check, I think about, what about 20, I think about maybe 22, 23 new subscribers. And my YouTube channel, my media company will get a check from YouTube every month. The term, they will monetize your YouTube channel. That means they will support, I'll make some money from YouTube because of all of you all that has subscribed, 1,000 new subscribers. And I started getting my checks from YouTube. And all the clicks, so everybody that's watching live, or if you watch the recording, because every live show is recorded live, so if you miss it live, you can always come to my YouTube channel. All of my episodes from the last 5 years are right here on my YouTube channel, including my conversation with Mr. Big Ronald Isley, Ronald and Ernie Isley, who, congratulations, they were actually they received their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So big shout out to Mr. Big, Ronald Isley and Ernie Isley, who, about 2.5 years ago, were guests on my show. And it was an amazing show. So go back and check it out. So, but tell everybody to subscribe to the channel. Please share this episode. You can tag it. You can share and tag it on everybody else's page. Copy the link, and you can paste it, copy and paste it in a text message or email. And like I said, tell everybody to subscribe and share. If you want to do a little screenshot, rip some of the video, yes, you can do that. Also, you have my blessing. The Geno Jones Show, brought to you, brand new sponsor for 2026, Mayor Shardell Murray. Mayor Shardell Murray and the city of the town of Hollywood, South Carolina, and Murray's Mortuary. They have 3 locations right here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area. So shout out to Mayor Murray. You will be seeing the mayor and those from her administration. They'll make a regular appearance. You'll see them once or twice a month. The town of Hollywood, South Carolina, doing some exciting things. A little different than Hollywood, California, but here in Hollywood, South Carolina. So shout out to the mayor, that wonderful city, that wonderful town, Mayor Shardell Murray, a friend of the show. You've seen her on the show before, so you'll be seeing the mayor on a regular basis. And shout out to Mayor Reggie Burgess of the city of North Charleston. Just big shout out to you. He had his State of the City address last week, as a matter of fact. So we'll be getting Mayor Reggie Burgess of the city of North Charleston, South Carolina, on the show again real soon. Okay? So once again, like I said, everybody, the chat room is open. Jump in there. Say hi. Like my executive producer, my #1 fan, my mom. I'm glad to see. It looks like you're feeling better and you must be home. So I'm glad of that. Everybody else watching, let me know that you're watching. Jump in that chat room so I can shout you out. I know some of my radio listeners, some of my contest winners on my radio show said they would be tuning in. So I know you guys are out there. So make sure you jump in that chat room and just type in and let me know who's watching. Say, hey, Geno, I want some tickets on your radio show. Or shout me and my coworkers and my crew out. Because on Wednesday, like every day of the week on my radio show, I have a theme. Wednesdays, we call it Working Divas Wednesday. I really do the same thing on a TV show. Not as much, so I'm going to be doing that more. So shout out to all my working divas on a Working Divas Wednesday. So this heifer, I don't know what kind of work she's doing. I have one question. Why is Onika... You're saying, who is Onika? Why is Onika New Jack swinging on Donald Trump's nuts? Who's Onika? I know some of you are watching me right now live or watching the recording. You all know who Onika is. Why is Onika Nicki Minaj New Jack swinging on Donald Trump's nuts? So he holds this news conference with this scam, talking about these the Trump what's the Trump accounts? Yeah, I think that's what they're calling them. Yeah, Trump accounts. I think he started this scam last year. So you can get a Trump account on $1,000. You put the minimum is like $1,000, and you can open a Trump account with $1,000 for your kid. And when they're 18, they'll have all this money. Look, you all can trust that if you want to. Your child will never see that money. By the time your kid is 18, that money is gonna be long gone. Melania got that money. She done took it back over to Russia or somewhere. I don't know what bank the money is going in. But you can trust Orange Hitler if you want to. Talking about, open up a trust account, open up a Trump account, and your child will have a lot of money when they're 18. No. His grandkids and great-grandkids will have a lot of money 18 years from now. But your child or grandchild won't have shit but some paper. some worthless ass paper that they can't do nothing with. You could trust this scammer if you want to. So he's holding a news conference, and who does he have? New Jack swinging on his nuts on camera. Then Onika, Nicki Minaj, telling people, yes, you should open up a Trump account. And I am this is a quote from Onika. That's a government name. Onika, Nicki Minaj. And I quote, I am probably the president's #1 fan. And you said that publicly on camera? Onika? Please, somebody explain to me. Maybe somebody can explain to me. Leave it in the comment section. If you know, if you can answer this question for me, please leave it in my comment sections. And if you're watching me live right now, please, you can leave it in the comment section, but you can post it in my live chat. Why is Onika, Nicki Minaj, New Jack swinging like a Teddy Riley remix? She is New Jack swinging on Orange Hitler's nuts. She's swinging like Tarzan through the jungle. Whoa! So much, speaking of swinging, New Jack swinging from Orange Hitler's genitalia, his testicles, Kanye West. Oh, I know you're like, oh Lord, what a Kanye. And this time he wasn't swinging from Trump's nuts. He's on his own little hustle. Because obviously Nicki Minaj supporting Orange Hitler. There's a check, there are checks involved. Oh, it's some money that's transacted. There's some money that's been direct deposited, that's been Zelled, some money that's been wire transferred. ACH transaction, ACH transfer, a wire. There's been some money that's been transacted. Once again, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Nicki Minaj, Nelly, Stephen A. Smith. We got to throw Snoop in there, unfortunately, at one time. Snoop, you my dog, dude, but we got to hold you accountable. You can get in your feelings and talk tough or whatever you want to. You can talk all that talk and talk that shit, and you my dude. I'm a huge Snoop fan. I'm not mad at you getting your bag. All the rest of these cats. But listen, if you choose to check over the culture, I'm gonna call it out. Because trust me, which will never, they say never, trust me, I can promise, trust and believe, and I guarantee on your grandmama's grave, you could trust and believe and guarantee there's no check big enough, there's no amount of money that they could wire transfer into any account of mine to have me New Jack swinging on Orange Hitler's nuts, or to have anything to do with this man. Because all money ain't good money. I'm gonna say that again. All money ain't good money. And if to get money, I gotta sell out my culture, my community, my people, my family, humanity. No, I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. I'm good. My bills caught up. I'm good. 2 daughters, graduated from college. Don't worry, I'm good. No. That will never. You can bet your life on it. That will never happen. There's no check that Orange Hitler or this MAGA madness could wire transfer. They couldn't print up enough money. Let me double back to Mr. Kanye West, who had been for years been New Jack swinging on Trump's nuts, Orange Hitler's, testicles. So Kanye West runs a full-page ad. Now get ready, because you say, okay, so Kanye, he ran a full-page ad in Essence. I think you could say Essence and Ebony online, because I haven't seen. I don't think either. I know Ebony It's not published in the print version, but I think you can still go online and check out Ebony magazine. The same with Essence. And I used it for years, for decades. I had a subscription to Essence magazine just because the women, the sisters, were so fine in there. So, but it was like clean, soft porn. You know, it wasn't Playboy, it wasn't Players magazine, it wasn't Blacktail, it wasn't nothing like that. No, it was a lot of ladies. Maybe you didn't know that, but a lot of brothers. We didn't subscribe to Essence, and we weren't buying Essence magazine for the articles. We were buying it for the sisters that was in the magazine. I'm just, full disclosure. So you would say, okay, Kanye, he ran a full-page ad apologizing, but wait until you hear who he apologized to, primarily, mostly. It wasn't in Ebony Online. It wasn't Essence. It wasn't a black newspaper, the Chicago Defender. It wasn't Here We Got the Black Voice. No, it wasn't any black-owned publication at all. No. He's saying, who? What? What? New York Times? Nah. Chicago Tribune? Nah. What? He ran a full-page ad where? The Wall Street Journal. First of all, that's a whole lot of money. So why would Kanye West run a full-page ad apologizing for being anti-Semitic? Now, on his face, that's not a bad thing, not at all. But he went to this long. So if you look at this full-page ad, like 90%. Probably like 95% of this apology and explanation is, oh, well, I was saying this anti-Semitic stuff, and you know, I was talking about that I loved Hitler and that I was a Nazi, and I made this song Heil Hitler, and you know, I took this extremely racist anti-Semitic dude Nick Fuentes, I think it's Fuentes. Nick Fuentes, took him down to Mar-a-Lago to see his Orange Lord, or Kanye's, he would say, my Orange Lord master, my daddy, DJT. But he didn't apologize for that. He just apologized for, he said, I love Jewish people. I'm not anti-Semitic, outside of all this anti-Semitic stuff that he said. And he blamed it on, he was like, well, you know, I discovered a couple years back that I was bipolar. So let me pause here to say this. I know people who are bipolar, schizophrenic, just bipolar. I have people in my family that are bipolar. So I get that. So I'll never diminish any mental health any health condition, mental or physical. But I know people that are bipolar who still didn't run around saying anti-Semitic, and not to mention the anti-black shit you said. So let's go back. Kanye takes out a full-page ad apologizing to the Jewish community in the Wall Street Journal. So, you know, and then at the very end, and it's like, and to my black people, oh, I know I've let you down, and I'm not asking you to forgive me. I apologize, but I'm not asking for forgiveness, or I just hope that you understand and let me come back home. And let me be honest, it hurts my heart. Because we both, Kanye and I, grew up on the south side of Chicago. All right? I know exactly where he used to live. One of my sisters used to live less than a mile away from where Kanye, his home, like if you watch his documentary, he had a home on South 79th Street, near the lake, near Rainbow Beach. Anybody from Chicago know the legendary Rainbow Beach? For a while, that was probably like one of the few beaches black folks could go to. So back in the day, the spot was, man, We going to Rainbow Beach because we know all the fine women were hanging out. If they went at the Point in Hyde Park, like on 53rd Street or 57th Street Beach, everybody was going to Rainbow Beach. That was just, if you were black in Chicago, like in the 70s, 80s, 90s, especially like the 80s, 90s, Rainbow Beach was the spot. So literally, Kanye, you could walk to Rainbow Beach from his house where he grew up. And I was happy with his success, college dropout and all that, but then he just went left. And then when he started kissing Orange Hitler's ass and was in the White House and saying, you make me feel like Superman and you're like my daddy and all this other stuff. And it turned when his mother tragically died. And his mother was 10 toes down, civil rights activist and educator. And she was really the only one that could really calm his ass down. Because there was a great documentary that's been out for a while. I think it's on Netflix. But then he just went really sideways. I mean, not just marrying Kim Kardashian, that didn't help, that just made it, but he just really it got so crazy even Kim Kardashian was like, dude, I'm out. Me and these babies, they have 4 babies together. She's like, his ass is crazy to me. I'm out. I can't even take this. So he takes out this full-page ad and he's apologizing to the Jewish community. But the stuff he said about his own people and his own community, remember he said slavery was a choice. Slavery was a choice. And that Harriet Tubman, she didn't free the slaves. His quote was, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She freed them and then basically sold them to white people up north, which is bullshit. And dude, come on. You had to know. Somebody around you had to know. I know your mother didn't teach you that, Kanye. I know. People didn't know anything about Donda West. Everybody loved and respected Miss West. Britt, like I said, was just civil rights activist, educator, was all about the culture, not this nonsense. So that's why people are like, dude, you are so far. Look, we get trauma. I get trauma and loss. Thank the good Lord my mom is still here with me. But when I lost my grandmother, I know what that pain feels like. When you lose somebody that close to you and it feels like somebody took a chisel and carved out your soul. So I get that. But that didn't justify you turning on your community, on yourself, on your culture. And then you turn on Jewish folks that that supported you, bankroll you. Because the minute he started talking crazy, all this anti-Semitic talk, he had like a deal. He had a clothing line, this Ye line, through Adidas, and they canceled that contract. It's like, dude, we dropping you. So you run a full-page ad, and 95% of the ad, you apologize to the Jewish community, but like not even maybe 2%, just like a paragraph, a little small paragraph, like a sentence, into my black community. So what was that all about, Kanye? I don't know. That sounds like a hustle to me. It sounds like you're hustling, you're trying to get back in good. Because the fact that you ran that ad in the Wall Street Journal, so who reads the Wall Street Journal? Rich people, investors, those who, the traders, the high rollers, those that's in the stock market doing well, CEOs, that type. So maybe you're hoping if you run this, obviously mea culpa, as they say, it's apology to the Jewish community. They'll forgive you and maybe give you some money, help you get a deal. Maybe you trying to get your deal back with Adidas, with your clothing line, or hoping somebody will cut you a check. But you still disrespected black people with that lame ass Well, it was just like an afterthought. It was like, oh, by the way, oh, black folks, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I hope y'all can let me come back home. Dude, I can't, I have been done messing with Kanye. I don't F with Kanye. And I hate to say that because we grew up on the same soil, same city, same side of town, south side of Chicago. But all skin folk, say that again, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And it's just, to me, it's so obvious that this apology, just my take, I don't think it's sincere. I think it's rooted in dude needs some money. Dude needs some money because he was going through money. He was renting out like the United Center, all these giant venues, these like basketball stadiums. This was several years back. He had this album when he was walking around with all black and his face covered and just doing all kind of crazy shit. So that money, and then he got them kids, so I'm sure a lot of that money is gone. Then he married this little ugly ass girl, this little skinny ass girl he got now. Ain't no telling how much of his money she's gone through. So I know, look, because we are both from the south side of Chicago, myself and Kanye. He know a hustle, and I know a hustle when I see it. When I see it and I smell it. And this apology smells like a hustle, looks like a hustle. Because if you were really about apologizing, at least half of that ad, you should have been apologizing, really apologizing to Black America. Well, I know I let you down, but it was just kind of like an afterthought. Like, it's just, don't take my word for it. You can just look it up online. Kanye West runs a full page ad in the Wall Street Journal, his apology. You'll see for yourself. So, hey Kanye, God forgives, I ain't God. And it's not even about forgiveness for me. I just don't F with you. I don't fool with you no more. And I know a con, it isn't sincere, not at all. Because the first, if you were going to apologize to anybody, because the shit you said about black people and about your culture and our culture, that full page ad should have been all an apology to black folks. And then you could have bought another full page ad and apologized to Jewish people. But all the slick shit that you said about black people and all the MAGA ass kissing, New Jack swinging on MAGA and Orange Hitler's nuts that you have done, running for president, no. Like I said, hey, good luck with that forgiveness from the black community. I'm not God. God forgives. I'm not God. It's God in me, but God is still working on me too. All right, I'm still a work in progress. So you on your own with that. So good luck with that. What else can I say? All right, listen, thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you, God, most of all. Thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Tell everybody you know to subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Subscribe and share this show. Subscribe, share it, click on the thumbs up button. Binge watch, so subscribe, share, watch all my back episodes. You can do a screenshot of some of the videos, some of the show. You can screenshot some of this monologue. Just, do a little screenshot of some of the video, chop it up, make it go viral. As I say, subscribe, share, like. And I say binge watch all my back episodes too. I think about 20, probably close to maybe just about 22 new subscribers from becoming a YouTube partner. 1,000 new subscribers in my media company will get a check from YouTube every month. It is so important that we support black-owned media and all of our black-owned institutions. and just institutions that are leaning into humanity. Because we are living in a time, we are living under a regime that is rooted in inhumanity and violence and cruelty, that don't give a shit about nobody. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care about it didn't care about your net worth. Unless you're a billionaire and you giving this regime and Orange Hitler some money, he don't give a shit about you. So what you look like, who you pray to, who you love, who you lay down to next to, whatever God you believe in or don't believe, he don't care about none of that. None of that matters. However you identify, your racial identity, he uses race. These billionaires, they use race. It's a con to distract you so they can take all your money and just basically have you subservient and obedient, worshiping the king. He thinks he's an orange god, and if you don't worship him, he'll send out his invading army, ICE and Customs and Border Patrol. He'll send his invading army into your city to shoot you down in cold blood in broad daylight for peacefully protesting. And it doesn't matter what you look like. Your whiteness won't protect you. Your wealth won't protect you. Your kissing his ass, if you are a black person or Hispanic person or Asian person or Native American, or even you red MAGA hat wearing, flag flying, Trump flag flying ass kisses, he don't give a shit about you either. I promise. And just get on his wrong side one time and he will show you. He will send his invading army, his goons, to your city, to your town, to execute you in the street in broad daylight on camera. So, what are you prepared to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Now that you know, now that the curtain has been opened, oh yeah, we done pulled the cover back now. We done pulled the sheet off the bed. We done snatched the curtains off the rod. We didn't just pull the curtains back. We snatched them off the rod. Now you can see that all this whiteness and this white, white replacement theory, whiteness, this whole construct, it's a con. This whole con of race was created to divide people, the masses, so a few could maintain, control, and gain more money, primarily more money and more power. And it's been like that for centuries. So, and they got you thinking that woke is bad. Or we're anti-woke. Yes, because they want your ass to sleep. So they can, as my grandfather would say, put you and keep you in the trick bag and have you pissed off at some black folks or some brown folks or Mexicans or Muslims or a trans woman or somebody from El Salvador or Venezuela, when it's these billionaires, these white male billionaires, some call themselves Christian, that can't even spell Christianity, whose religion has nothing to do with Christ. It ain't even a religion. It's to them, Christianity is only a name. That Christianity is about power, and power for wealthy white men only, period, full stop. We don't give a shit about white women, nobody. But still, the majority of white men and 53% of white women voted for this madness. They voted for it 3 times. Well, let's see, the third time is the charm. But this ain't a charm. Like the dog caught the car, the chickens have come, yes, the chickens have come home to roost. Oh yeah, baby, the chickens have come home to roost. All right. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check him out on Instagram, KLB Cutting Up. KELBECUTTINUP. Allie Jones. She is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check her and her Lexi Jones collection out, lx.ncl_. lx.ncl_. The Geno Jones Show brought to you by the City of Hollywood, South Carolina, Mayor Shardell Murray, and Murray's Mortuary. They have 3 locations. Here in the Charleston, South Carolina metro area, North Charleston, South Carolina, Hollywood, South Carolina, Johns Island, South Carolina. I believe it's Johns Island, right? So, and you will be seeing Mayor Murray making regular appearances on the show. Her and those who made the administration, her city, the town of Hollywood, South Carolina, she is doing great work, exciting things in that community. She's a former South Carolina state representative. So, and I got to say this real quick. Shout out to, she's a member of Congress. She is a member of the U.S. House of Representatives out of Minnesota. I think Minneapolis is her district. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Some asshole took a syringe and squirted some kind of liquid at her, and she went after dude. You said little bitty son with a little frail. She didn't care. She wasn't scared. She like, I ran away. I got away from war. Well, my people, they were killing each other. I got away. Dude, I'm not scared of your little punk ass. But this dude got arrested. We living in some hell of a times. We really are. If you would like to be a sponsor of the Geno Jones Show, I would love to have you as part of the Geno Jones Show family so you can support the show financially. You can become a sponsor. You can advertise. Shoot me an email. Geno Jones Show. That's how you spell it. There's no the. Geno Jones Show at Gmail. All one word. Geno Jones Show at Gmail. Also, you can use that same email address. Individually, you can support the show financially via Zelle using Geno Jones Show at Gmail. All one word. That's how you spell it. Or you can cash app $Dad G Jones. All one word. $ capital D lowercase a d capital G J lowercase ONES. $Dad G Jones. All right, everybody. I love you. Thank you, everybody, for watching me live. And everybody watching the recorded version, thank you. Don't forget to please do my little James impersonation. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Please click on the thumbs up button. Please tell everybody, subscribe to the channel. I only need about 20 new subscribers. And this media company of mine, my media company, the Geno Jones Show, we'll get a monthly check from YouTube. And that will be so important to support my media company. So important that we support black-owned businesses. So voices like mine and companies like mine can continue to tell the truth and shame the devil. My grandmother said, Jeannie, tell the truth and shame the devil. Speaking truth to power. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Before I lie to you, I won't say anything. I'll shut up. I'll walk off camera. Because I wasn't raised that way. I can't lie to you because I can't lie to myself. Thank you, everybody. I love you. We'll see. Love is a verb. I know what the dictionary says. The dictionary says love is a noun. Well, really, love is a verb. It's an action word. Show your love. And I love you. We'll see you live Thursday. I got my guest, member of the South Carolina State House of Representatives, J.A. Moore. So he'll be my guest. We're going to have a great conversation on Thursday. And then I got my guest co-host coming back. She's feeling better. She's a little under the weather. Miss Christy K. Love Baxter. So we got another guest, special guest. We'll see who all that is on Friday. But we'll see you Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Chicago time, Central Time, 4:30 p.m. live in Los Angeles and Las Vegas and everybody else on the West Coast. Thanks again for watching, everybody.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.